For the Repertory Orchestra audition, you need to play 4 excerpts. 2 of them are the same as the Bravo audition, so I went over them in the Bravo Excerpts 1 and 2 video. You need 2 scales, G major and F major, and you need a solo. So your solo is going to be the piece of music that you did for the Friends of Music recital, okay? So right now I'm going to go over the excerpts. So the first 2 excerpts, Excerpt 1, the Holst excerpt from Jupiter, and Excerpt 2, Gavotte, are the same as the Bravo excerpts. So go back to the video for the Bravo excerpts to watch those. So Excerpt 3, this one has B flats and E flats. So you do have to do a low 1 on the D string and the A string to get those. And you use second finger on the G string. It looks like we don't have any C string notes, but use second finger on the G string for those flats. There are a lot of accidentals in this piece, so make sure that you're being really careful to get each one correct. I'm going to go through slowly, measure by measure, talking through it so that we can make sure we get all the notes right. So it starts out with is fortissimo, so you want to stay loud this whole time, and it's second finger on the G string, and then we have a low 1 later in here, and then a 2, and then there's an F sharp, so you gotta go 2, 3. So first measure sounds like this. And then we keep the F sharps and the low 1s, because make sure we got those E flats. Then we gotta use our elbow to get to the C string. Natural in that measure, so it's a regular first finger. Now I'm on the first measure of the second line. This one has no extra accidental, so low 1s for those B flats. Okay, and now we have low 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 4, A. And then you're in half position for 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 0, and during the open A, you shift back to fourth finger, okay? This is measures 2 and 3, the second line. Half position. Shift back during the A. This next line, line 3, doesn't have any shifting. You just have to pay attention to where the accidentals are. Oh, that was my fault. Let me do that one again. E natural. In measure 58, you have to be careful because there is that C sharp thrown in there, so you have to extend for that. So this is measure 58 again. And then there's a low 1 for the last line. So you're gonna have to make sure 4, D, low 1. And then starting on line 4, everything is pretty normal with the exception of a natural. This is the first measure of that line. Second measure of that line, we have an E flat, and then it changes to an E natural. These 4 notes are normal with the low 1s. Then you're going to shift to third position, so your first finger is going to be on the D string, or on D, on the A string. You can check it with your open D until it sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the next line, you're staying there. 2, then 4 and 1 on the D string, then 4 on the G string. Then you shift back to first position, stay there for the rest of the excerpts. you don't have to pick up a finger. If you're going to use it later, don't, because this excerpt goes pretty quick, so you're going to need all the time you can. I would practice this in small chunks, because the hardest part of this is the fact that it just keeps going. So your brain and your fingers are going to need to know what happens next. You're not going to have time to be like, okay, now I have to do this and now I have to do this. You just have to know it before you go, because there is no opportunity for you to stop and think about it. So here's the excerpt played kind of slower. Make sure that last note is a half note. Okay, let me check 120 now, so that I can show you what this excerpt is up to full speed. 120. All right, let me turn that off now. Okay, here's the excerpt up to full speed. Make sure that you don't use too much bow during this, so that you can keep going fast. Okay, the second excerpt, this one has a lot of shifting in it. So we have just the G sharp, just the F sharp, so third finger on the D string. Make sure you remember that throughout, but there's a lot of accidentals to pay attention to. This starts out in third position. So 2, and then you shift back, E flat. Make sure you're counting 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So dotted quarter notes get 3 beats, quarter notes get 2 beats, and eighth notes get 1 beat. Okay, I'm going to start from the beginning again, explaining as I go. So third position, first position, low 1, shifting to third position, but first finger on a C sharp this time. I kind of call it third and a half position. Stay, but make your fingers go to the D string. 4, low 1, but don't move. Just stretch back your first finger. Down bow. You're still extended, so your fourth finger is on E, but your first finger is ready for G natural. A string, stay extended. Shift to fourth position. It's a little scoot up. Third third position just for one note for that G natural. Make sure you're checking with your G string to make sure it's right. Okay? Back to fourth. In this measure, you have to count. 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's their 30-second notes. So all 4 of those fit in one beat. So you count this measure 1, 2, 30-second, and then 5. Whoa. I totally can't count. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Okay? 1, 2. Okay, and you just shoot your third finger out to hit that harmonic for that 3 for the D. You don't press down, just use the harmonic. And then back to fourth position. Tiny scoot back to third. You're extended. 4, 2. So, sorry, I didn't slur that last one. Here's the whole excerpt in slow motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift. Okay, now let me check 60. Our dotted quarter note equals 60, so that's half of our measure. Type in 60. So you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what it sounds like at tempo.